Good evening, Bengals. This is Bob Sinclair, Principal, Blake High School, and I wanted to take some time to share with you the presentation that was scheduled for Monday, February 11th, canceled due to inclement weather. Here on the screen, you see the items that we were planning on covering this evening at our meeting. Please keep in mind that we will be scheduling a second meeting towards the end of April, where we will cover most of these same items, but go much more into detail on the specifics for graduation and closing out the year. Here's the start of our senior calendar. Couple of items to note off the top. We started selling tickets for graduation buses. They're for sale online through our website. There'll be additional information for that later in the presentation. February 15th is the deadline if you want to place a senior ad in the yearbook. There's information in this as well. Senior banquet tickets will be sold until February 20th. Cap and gown payments can be made online, as well as several times during the year in person. February 25th during lunch is the next time. Our senior banquet is February 28th from 7 to 11 p.m. March 4th, cap and gown payments can be made in person during lunch, as well as March 8th. April 23rd, we will have the follow-up to this meeting. It'll cover much of this information, but we'll, as I mentioned earlier, go very in-depth into graduation and what that's going to look like. SSL hours need to be done by May 1st. Get those in and get them done. You see we've got AP testing. That'll be done at Blake and the People's Community Baptist Church, as we did last year. May 17th is our prom, and that's at a new venue in Gaithersburg. May 17th is also going to be the last date to purchase graduation bus tickets. They started going on sale today, and they'll be on sale until May 17th. After prom, after prom, from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. at the White Oak Rec Center. The end of the year awards for athletics and academics. May 24th is a very important day. That's our senior clearance day. Seniors will get out early. But on that date, what we do is we distribute caps and gowns. We'll distribute graduation and bus tickets and make sure that students have everything they need for graduation. They've paid obligations. They've met the SSL requirements. They've met their graduation class requirements. June 4th will be the mandatory graduation rehearsal. We will be at 7:45 in the gym. There'll be more on that. And then graduation on June 6th at our new venue, Mount St. Mary's. So a couple of reminders. Attendance is vital. We're stressing attendance quite a bit the second semester. So keeping in mind that attendance is important, as well as your grades. So all that's left in this school year is quarters 3 and 4. And remember, there are no exams, so it's the quarter 3 and 4 average and trend. The final grade of the course follows that trend chart that students have seen. And keep in mind that attendance is required. 5 or more unexcused absences may still lead to an E3, meaning you have the opportunity to fail the class regardless of your grade. So please be sure you maintain your attendance in classes. As I mentioned earlier, SSL hours are to be completed by May 1st. If you're looking for the Certificate of Meritorious Service, that information is due by April 5th. All SSL hours are to be submitted to Ms. Conter in the counseling office. And on the screen, you see the website for you to access the SSL information. You can also go to the MCPS website and just search SSL. Seniors must have obligations, financial obligations cleared before purchasing a prom ticket. We were going to give out obligations this evening. We will work to make sure students are informed of obligations. At the April 23rd meeting, we will certainly have copies of all financial obligations. Students who have financial obligations the day we do the clearance will not get their caps and gowns. You need to have met all the graduation requirements, including paying for obligations, to get all of your graduation regalia and tickets. Caps and gowns can be purchased online by going to the Blake website, clicking on online payments, and select cap and gown payment. It's $45 for the cap and gown. Keep in mind, for the Blake graduation, we have the cap gown, we have the stole, and the tassel. If you're using someone else's blue gown, you only need the stole and tassel. That cost is $20, and that will be collected at the senior clearance on May 24th. All items for graduation will be delivered on May 24th. And as we've said, if you have obligations, you will not get your items on the 24th until those obligations are cleared. Yearbooks are on sale for pre-order. The current price is $95.40. You can order it online, or you can go to the Blake website and click in the lower left side on the yearbook icon. This price is good through February 15th. Prices go up to $100 after that, and then $101 in the spring when they're delivered. Seniors and senior families, you can purchase yearbook recognition ads. It's a great way to look back and remember your good memories here at Blake. To purchase them, you're going to go online to www.jostinsadservice.com. More information can be found on the website. All ad orders must be placed by February 15th. If you have any questions about anything with the yearbook, please feel free to contact Miss Kim, and you see her email address on the website. The prom will be held on Friday, May 17th, 2019, from 8 p.m. until 12 a.m. The cost of tickets for the prom are $75. They will be sold online, and they're online for sale right now. This year, the prom will be held at the Gaithersburg Marriott Washington Center. That's over on Washington Boulevard in Gaithersburg. This prom is sponsored by the junior class, the class of 2020. If you have any questions, please contact Miss White or Mrs. Willoughby. Ticket prices include the location, the DJ and the light show, snacks and drinks, a prom favor, a photographer will be available. Your ticket to the prom also includes your access to after prom. The after prom will be held at the White Oak Recreation Center. It'll follow prom and run from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. You must arrive by 1 a.m. in order to be admitted. It's included in the cost of the prom. However, those who would like to go, juniors or seniors who would like to go, who are not going to the prom, you can purchase a ticket for $20 to after prom before the prom, or $30 at the door. This is not a lock-in event. So if you come and you decide to leave, you'll be permitted to leave, but you are not allowed to re-enter once you leave. This event is sponsored, funded, and run entirely by the parent members of the Blake PTSA, and they're always looking for your donations, financial, and time. If you have information, please email blakeafterprom@gmail.com. So getting close to the end of the year, we have our awards nights, so please be sure to clear your dates those evenings. Graduation rehearsal, we talked about it being June 4th at 7:45 in the morning. All students who will be graduating must attend rehearsal. At the rehearsal, we're going to practice how we enter. We're going to practice how we exit. We're going to talk about how the program is going to run. We're going to make sure everybody's aware of where seating is. It's going to give our counselors the opportunity to practice calling names. And we're going to be able to provide students with their cords for honor societies. This rehearsal is vital to our ceremony being a memorable and professional looking ceremony. Graduation this year will be held at Mount St. Mary's University in their Knott Arena. The Knott Arena is on the opposite side of the street from the university. The ceremony will be held on June 6th, starting at 10 a.m. Seniors must arrive by 9 a.m. The program, roughly, we'll have our procession of everyone into the ceremony. There'll be several speeches and speakers. We'll give your diplomas, and then you can celebrate and enjoy. Going back to that in a minute, our April 23rd meeting will have much more specifics about the ceremony, talking about specific locations for drop-off, for parking, and for all that good stuff. Some important graduation information. We're still working on the count of students who will be attending. This year, different than in the past, we're going to issue all the tickets we have evenly to all families. So once we can confirm how many students we have, we'll then distribute the tickets evenly. The anticipation is that we'll have somewhere around 6, 7, or 8 tickets per graduate. Again, it depends on the number of students that we have graduating. We've talked to our PTSA, and they're going to help you if you have extra tickets, making connections with those who need. And students can also work among each other to share tickets that are extra. But again, each family will receive 6, 7, 8 tickets, depending on the number. The school will not have a process for collecting extras since they will all be given out. In terms of who needs a ticket, the graduates do not need a ticket to get in. The graduates need their cap and gown. Every other person who comes in, parents, friends, siblings, will need a graduation ticket. That ticket will get them into the arena. The school is sponsoring or providing an opportunity for students who are graduating, siblings, families, to take a bus to the new venue. It costs $20 per seat and can be purchased online through the online payments app. It's on sale starting now and running through May 17th. You see how you can access it through the online payments. Only those people who receive tickets will be able to ride the bus. Buses will leave Blake High School at 7:45 a.m. For those of you who are going to drive, parking at Mount St. Mary's is relatively plentiful and it's free. We will also have members of the Frederick Sheriff's Department guiding people and directing them and controlling the entrance to the university, the exit to the university, and the parking. So that's the bulk of what we were going to cover this evening. You do see Ms. Cook's email address up here. She is your senior class administrator. Ms. Phelps' email address up here. She's coordinating the caps and gowns, and she helps coordinate, really does a great deal of coordinating of our graduation ceremony, and of course, my information. Should you have any questions or concerns, need some clarity, please feel free at any point in time to give us a call and let us know. I will let you know that our intent in early April is to send out a letter containing all of the graduation information you could ever need. And that'll be followed up by the meeting that we mentioned that'll be held on April 23rd, in which we'll go through that information so you will know exactly what to expect for graduation, how it's going to run, and how it's going to be an amazing event. Thank you all very much for your flexibility and for your understanding. And if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free, as I said, to reach out. Thank you.